Thank you. Welcome, everybody.
Again?
Yes. Well, they weren't here. My name is Chef Anastasia, and this is Sandy helping me out today. And today we are making a nice spring recipe for our spring fling. The weather is finally catching up, so I'm excited. Okay, so I just want to go over. Where aren't we going? Hold on.
Clicker.
Right. Where is he? Give me. Okay, finally. Oh. Okay. Well.
Getting ahead of yourself right there.
No, I think it's catching up finally. Okay. So before we get started, I want to go over our cooking rules to stay clean and safe while we cook. Rule number 1 is always to clean our hands before we start cooking. And there's hand sanitizer floating around somewhere. One moment. There it is. So pass that around for me. Why do we want to clean our hands before we cook? Hygiene, but what about it? Tell me. What's on our hands? Germs, very good. So most of us already touched phones and doorknobs and everything, elevator buttons. So we want to clean our hands before we cook. Rule number 2, I have long hair, but I tied it up. Why is that? Exactly, we don't want hair in our food. Very good. Rule number 3, listen to instructions. I will be instructing you up here, and I need you all to listen so our recipe comes out amazing. All right. Rule number 4, I will show you how to use your knife today, and we will practice our knife the way I show you. Okay? Rule number 5, we're working as a team. So you'll see ingredients at your table that we are all sharing. So we're all making a recipe together as a team. Don't worry about this rule. We're not using anything sharp or hot. Rule number, I don't know what that is at this point. Clean up together after cooking, of course. We make a mess, we have to clean it up. And my favorite rule is to have fun. Good? Awesome. Any questions? Okay, good. So today we are making spring pasta cups, or a spring pasta bowl in this case. Let's see what that is. Thank you. There's a delay on this guy. I think my laptop needs caffeine. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it is a bright and flavorful pasta salad, so a cold pasta dish made with chopped fresh veggies, and we're making a homemade pesto today. Does anyone know what pesto is? Who could tell me? Yes? Yeah, so we'll see. Yep, so perfect. It's a sauce. It's an Italian sauce, actually, made with basil, garlic. Traditionally it has pine nuts, but we're not using nuts today. We're using sunflower seeds, so no nuts. And then it also usually has Parmesan cheese, olive oil, salt, and I add a little bit of lemon to mine as well. Any questions about that? Good, okay. Awesome. So here's our ingredients. For our pasta salad, we are using, of course, pasta, right? Cucumbers, bell peppers, tomatoes, chickpeas, and feta cheese. And then for our pesto, like we said, we have basil, olive oil, Parmesan cheese. We're using sunflower seeds, not pumpkin seeds, lemon, and salt. Do we have any allergies to anything over here? Sunflower seeds, cheese, anything? Ooh, awesome, good, okay. So the first thing we did is we cooked our pasta in advance so we could cook it and cool it in advance, because we said this is a pasta salad, right? So simple, cook your pasta, then put it aside to cool, which we already did for you. Now our first real step here is cutting our veggies. So I will show you quickly how to use your knife if you don't know already. I think some of us have taken my class before, so you know. So yeah, to use your knife, I use whatever hand I write with. I write with my right hand, so I'm using my right. Then to hold my knife, I grab it with these 3 fingers over here. Then my thumb and my pointer grab it on top, just like that. Some people like to do it like that. If you feel better that way, go for it. I think it's more secure this way, just because I have more of a grip on it. This, it's a little more wobbly for me, so I'll let you decide what you're more comfortable with, okay? Now, when I go to cut something, let's say my cucumber, right? So flat side is always down on my cutting board. Now my other hand is gonna make a bear claw. So I tuck my fingers in like this, and that's so I don't chop my fingers off, okay? So when I hold my cucumber now, look, if I had my fingers out like that, there's no way I can cut it. But if I tuck them in, now I could safely cut my cucumber. So I want you all to safely cut your cucumbers. You can slice them and then dice them into smaller pieces. So maybe about like that size? Quarters? Yeah? Go ahead. So go ahead, grab some cucumber. Remember, we're sharing our ingredients, so just pass it around once you're done grabbing. And you can slice it and then dice it up. And if you have any questions, I'm here for it. And the great thing about this pasta dish is you can use really any veggies you'd like. You can use asparagus, you use snap peas, spinach. It's very versatile. You could use any color bell pepper.
Should we be cutting?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. The cucumbers, yeah. Yeah. So what color bell pepper are we using today? What color bell pepper are we using today? What do we see? Yes? Yellow, very good. Thank you. But you can use any color you like. Are bell peppers spicy? No. No, good. Okay. So yeah, you can use red bell pepper, green, orange. I've even seen purple out there. Very rare, yeah. So any color is fine. Okay, once we're done cutting our cucumbers, also I know we're ready for our next step when our knives are down on our cutting board and we're looking up. So I know we're ready. If you're still cutting, it's okay. Okay, now for your tomatoes. What I do is I make a tunnel with my hand. So I make like the letter C, it kind of looks like a C, and I pinch the sides of my tomato. And now look, it's like a tunnel that my knife can go through and cut. So I'm gonna cut it in half, and then I'll cut it in half again, so flat side down. You could cut them into quarters, okay? So, tomatoes. You can use regular sized tomatoes if you do this again at home. Just dice it up. Does anybody know why any of these ingredients might be good for us? Or tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers. Why are any of these ingredients good for us? Anything. Vitamins, very good, very good. What did you say? I'm sorry. Nutrients, exactly. Of course, I could just put a pot of pasta with pesto, but, right. But we can still have foods we love like pasta by adding more nutrients to it with veggies, okay? So I still love to eat pasta and pizza and all the good things. I'm a dietitian as well, so I always love my good food too. I'm a chef and a dietitian, so I marry both worlds by making great food, but also adding more nutrients to it with veggies. So for example, next ingredient, our bell pepper. Did we know one bell pepper has more vitamin C than one orange? Wow. Yeah. So, easy way to get your vitamin C. Okay, for the bell pepper, same concept. I'm going to use my bear claw, right? And I'm just going to dice it into smaller pieces. So, what I did is I cut it in strips for you guys, and then once you have strips, you can cut it into a dice. So something about that big. Okay.
Can you grab it again?
So yeah, so what I do is with my bear claw, and with peppers, you want to cut it usually from like once you have it in strips, cut from the inside part. The outside could be slippery. The skin part is kind of slippery. So try to cut it from the inside part. Awesome. Ooh, looking good. Awesome. You guys are good. And look at all the colors. I love that. Wow. Looking good over here.
Because you see them on TV. You're gonna chop their fingers off with the bear claw. Bear claw.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's the bear claw.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you're hitting your knuckle and not your fingertips.
So you're also a OSHA instructor too.
Something like that. I wear a lot of hats. Okay, now once you're all done cutting your veggies, you have a big bowl at your table, you can all just scoop your ingredients into the bowl. So I'll pass it around.
Oh, wait.
Scoop, scoop, scoop.
I'm not gonna eat anyway. It's okay.
You're not gonna eat?
It's fine. I think
Did you want to make your own?
they gave so much food downstairs. It's fine.
Hope you're all enjoying spring fling. Just a reminder that to help support staff, we are holding a staff versus students basketball game in our large gym located right by the front entrance. So
Oh no.
sign up, please report to the gym by about
You're a fan. Fan in the stands. Good knife skills. Very good. Okay. Okay, are we adding to the bowl over here? Good. Wonderful. Okie dokes. We're almost there. Now I also have chickpeas that I'm going to add to your bowl. Why are we adding chickpeas to this? Who said it? Protein. Very good. Plant-based protein. I mean, you can easily add chicken, shrimp, whatever you want to this, but chickpeas or any beans have protein. So we're adding chickpeas for a little bit of protein and extra fiber as well. Very good. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Are we ready to make our pesto? Yes. Okay, pesto. I make it in a food processor. This is a food processor. You can make it in a blender as well, whatever you have at home. And everything just goes right in and whizzes up. So I'm going to need a volunteer to help me with my basil. Who can help me? One person. I don't bite, I promise. Yes, come on in. Okay, so basil. You could come this way. Yes, just watch my bunch of cords over here. Okay, so we need 4 cups of basil, okay? So what I do is, look, I pack the leaves into my cup, measuring cup, and look, I really pack it in there. So this is 1 cup. Pack it in there like that, and I'm gonna put it into the processor, okay? So now I need 3 more cups. Yep, pack it in. All right, that should be good. Yep. 2. So I need 2 more of those. 3. 1 more. Yeah, well, it's an herb, so good point, actually. Herbs are very similar in a way. They have a lot of fragrance. Perfect. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so that was our basil. What's my next ingredient? Who could tell me? Garlic. How much garlic? A lot. I'm Greek, so I love garlic. Yeah. So, does anyone know how to peel garlic easily?
hit it.
Yes, you get really angry, right? Whoever hurt you, take it out on the garlic. And, yep, just like that. Well, a little more. I'm not angry enough. Yep. So that's one.
Even if you cut off like a little, it kind of just falls apart.
Yeah, it just needs a little trauma to open up. That's life. Thank you. 2 and 3. All right, my next ingredient, sunflower seeds. So my next ingredient is sunflower seeds. We need 1 cup of sunflower seeds. Please, for the next class. For the next class, yeah.
You have enough there?
Yeah, that was 1 cup. So we definitely over-ordered. It's fine. Anyways, all right. So after my sunflower seeds, I'm gonna juice some lemons. I need a strong volunteer to juice some lemons. Who has muscles over here? Come on. Come on, we have muscles. Everyone here is stronger than me, I promise. Don't worry.
All right, come on.
Come on.
Come on, let's go.
So we need to juice 2 lemons in here. This is my lemon squeezer, right? So what I do is I put it cut side down and I just squeeze.
Don't waste your energy. That's what he's
I'm showing him.
You look like you work out. I don't think
Maybe I lied. I'm a good liar. Okay, so can you do that? Yep. I work out to be able to squeeze lemons, okay? Yes. Yep, right in there. Good.
easy peasy.
Easy. See? Yeah, you could dump it in there for now. Thank you. Ooh, that was a good one.
We're done cutting, right?
Yep. Amazing. All right, thank you. Now I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. By pinch, I mean just like that. Eyeball it. It comes with time, okay? And we're gonna grind this up without the olive oil. So what I do is I just pop this on and I plug it. I did not put Parmesan cheese. This is why I have you. Thank you. The most important ingredient.
I need a raise.
Get this girl a raise. Oh my God.
There's certain things that he's done.
I'm mic'd up, so.
He will listen to it later.
Okay, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. And the reason why this pesto I think comes out so good is the cup of cheese. I'm not light-handed on the cheese. Okay. So. We have to plug it in first, which I always forget. And now, okay, good. Now I need 1 more volunteer to measure out my olive oil and help me pour it in. 1 more volunteer. It's a very easy job, I promise. Come on. We're gonna do it together. Come on. Okay. So, whenever we measure something like a liquid, we look at it eye level. So come down with me, and I want to measure 1 cup of olive oil. So do you think you could pour in till it gets to 1 cup? Okay. Try pouring it in. Here. And if that one runs out, we have more. Don't worry. You might need a little more from this guy. Almost there, but not quite. Okay, I'll finish it off for you.
Okay.
Very good, thank you. Now, last but not least, with the food processor running, I'm gonna slowly pour in my olive oil. Okay. Yeah, thank you. All right, how easy was that? That's pesto. So now, do we all have pasta in the bowls?
Yes.
All right. So now you're gonna get some pesto in there, and we're gonna mix up our pasta. Yeah, that's. Sandy, I have one. Okay, thank you. Do you want to scoop in some pasta? Some pesto?
Sorry.
You got it? You got it. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to get some pesto in our bowls. Then I need you all to mix it up.
Mixing spoons from over
Yes,
there.
of course.
Thank you.
Here we go. Mix that all up.
What's the technique for the mix?
The mix is,
Mix it.
I got this. You use your hand, you grab the spoon, and you mix. I think we need a little more pesto here, though. You really can't screw this up, I promise.
Wait, nobody wanted
Actually, that was. He wasn't sure how. He wasn't, I had a demo. So go ahead, mix that all up. Let's see, you got this? You got this, see?
See, there's two. You go two.
Uh-huh. Oh, you gotta make sure everything gets a little pesto in there, yep. Perfect.
I think it needs a little bit more.
I think so too.
Wow.
My dear Sandy, can we get a little more pesto?
Yes, please.
Should get a raise.
Okay, you're engaged.
Look at
A
that.
teeny, teeny bit more wouldn't hurt, you know? Yes. Easy peasy.
There we go.
And then we have feta cheese at the table. If you want feta on top, once you get your pasta in your bowl, you could crumble some feta on top, okay? Did we hear that? So the feta cheese, if you want, you could crumble it on top of your own portion, okay? Cool. So we're all gonna get bowls. Okay. Ladies first.
You're gonna try something.
She is. I'm not. I'm good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And forks are over here if you want to pass out forks.
We can do some personal.
Oh, okay, yeah. How many scoops for you?
Do you have a bowl? Yes? Okay. Okay. Mom, would you like a bowl? Are you sure? Okay. All right, we're all getting a bowl for our pasta. Here you go. That looks incredible. Here you go. And forks are coming. Go ahead, start serving yourselves, okay? Here you go, and here you go. You're welcome. Yeah, you could crumble it with your fingers. I have napkins for you all if you need. Or you can go the safe route. Ooh, I heard a mmm.
Wonderful.
She has a napkin.
Here you
Are you
go.
gonna have some?
I had a ton already, and I will have more probably, yeah.
Probably had it a
There
bunch
you
of
go.
times with every class.
Yep.
Really nice.
Here's a napkin for you as well. You're welcome. So this is rotini. No, he's asking. Rotini. You can use any pasta. Penne. Could do it with tortellinis. That'd be nice. Yeah, extra cheese. Does anyone need a napkin over here? Do we all need napkins, I think? Here you go. Oh, forks, yes. Where are they? Mom needs a...
I am such a bad person.
Never mind about that raise. Never mind that raise. Who needs a napkin over here? Napkins? Napkins. Here you go. No, you don't want it. Does anyone else need a napkin? There's an extra one here if we need it.
Yes.
Hey, how much do you want? Can I get the burrito? You're missing out. I'm sorry, Phil. You're missing out. What is that you're picking out? Just the fast food? Yeah. Let us pass it down to it.
Rafa.
Yeah. I was talking about that earlier. A couple days ago. It's so crazy.
Here, Rafa, your turn. Mix the stuff that you want to try. Or do you want me to pour for you? Okay. No vegetables?
I was actually but I was the last class.
What did you have?
Because they brought in something.
It's fine, whatever.
My sophomore year. Sure.
You do, you really do. You do talk like your mom. We all hear it.
So,
Pretty good?
it was very quick.
I'll get like 2 pastas. You like it?